Hello guys, welcome to India Thai News, a channel where we try to explore the beauty around the world. In our last video about Uttarakhand, we explored some travel destinations of the Kumaon region. In this video, we will explore another elegant and beautiful town, Ranikhet. The charming hill station of Ranikhet is located in the Almora district of Uttarakhand at an elevation of 1,829 meters above the sea level.
Hello guys, it's Unnati. Today, let's gonna explore a beautiful place of India. Yes, it's Uttarakhand. It is a state in the northern part of India and is specifically known for its temple. The reason being, it is known as Devbhoomi. This place has some big and small temples with a great significance.
Ranikhet has everything to pacify the nerves of an avid city dweller. The hill station Ranikhet, literally meaning the Queen's Land, is an all-season tourist spot for the admirers of the natural beauty.
Ranikhet is a town which has just completed its 150 years of existence. It was built from scratch by the British. It was not a functional cantonment, it was just a sanatorium, and it was never meant to be a tourist destination also. Though it became a tourist destination, something is another matter. So what happened was, after the mutiny of 1857, Nainital was the commissioner headquarters, so it was imperiled at that time. So the Britishers feared for safety. They wanted a place where they could be safe. Their officers, their families, their ladies, their children could be safe. So there was one officer called Major Lang. He was sent to look for a site which was safe, which had a very good climate, the topography was good, the slopes were gentle. So he zeroed upon Ranikhet. Ranikhet was nothing but a pasture of 3 villages. The cattle of 3 villages used to graze there, thick forest. So in 1869, the town was selected, and when there was a businessman called Norman Troop. He was in Calcutta because the East India Company headquarters was in Calcutta. In fact, Calcutta was the capital of India at that time. So his name was Norman Troop. He was a very clever businessman. When he came to know that the government of England is planning a new town near Nainital, rather between Almora and Nainital, he rushed and immediately purchased the entire area from the local villages, paying them just 13,000 rupees. It's a huge area. And then he sold it to the British.
The place I'm standing right now is the golf course of Ranikhet, which is Asia's second largest course. If I were to define this place by just one phrase, it would be, I found a slice of heaven over there. The air with this soothing effect, the trees surrounding me, all together bounce my heart to this place. This place is generally a picnic spot for people where they love to spend their leisure time.
One of the highest golf courses in Asia, the famous Upat Golf Course, also known as Ranikhet Golf Course, is situated only 6 kilometers away from Ranikhet. It is located near Ghingri Khal and is looked after by the Kumaon regiment.
Tourism, the thing is that there are 3 things which mark out Ranikhet different from other destinations. First, it's very neat and clean. It's very hygienic. Environment is absolutely clean. You won't find any slush out there. You won't find any insects out there. The forest is very virgin. It's still a very thick forest. Lot of wild animals are found there. Lot of birds are found there. And the best thing is that people can go for trekking for miles without getting disturbed. You won't be knocked over by any vehicle. You can trek for miles and miles in proper roads, right? Ranikhet has a grid of roads. I haven't seen so many number of roads in any hill station. It's totally well networked. Geographically, it is located exactly at the center of Uttarakhand, and you can reach any corner of Uttarakhand in one single day. If you drive properly, leave early in the morning, every corner of Uttarakhand can be reached from Ranikhet in just single day. That's a very great advantage of having Ranikhet. Local people are into hospitality business. All the cab drivers, jeep drivers are local guys, local educated guys, And Ranikhet also being a headquarter of Kumaoni Military Center, we have a lot of retired military personnel living in and around the city. So having army personnel in and around the city, it helps because they are all young, eager to help. The local tourism gets ample support from the local youth because they are the ones who are working in the hotels, they are the ones who are driving the cabs, they are the ones who are taking you to different destinations. So that way, and they are the ones also who are working in the vegetable fields. Ranikhet can offer three very basic things. One thing is Ranikhet is surrounded by many rivulets, water bodies. So you can have an angling. Angling is a very new sport in this area, and more people are going towards angling, fishing, what you call it. That's one thing. The gentle slope of Ranikhet is ideal for paragliding. We have 2 or 3 spots very ideal, very gentle slope with a very good steady breeze. So you can have paragliding. And the best thing to my mind is it's like a heaven for artists, for musicians, and for writers. I know a lot of people who come and complete their PhD there, because they're totally unhindered. There's no noise whatever. After 7-8 p.m. you will hardly hear any noise. So the solitude, the quietness of the town, it's very helpful for the painters because landscape is beautiful. A lot of painters come there and paint. So the painters, the writers, and the musicians, they all flock there. And of late there have been a fashion. And because not only in Ranikhet Town, but also in the outskirts. In fact, some villages have been taken over by different multinational banks and all. So they are developing those for the homestays. Ranikhet is very good for homestays also because they are very well connected. Even if you are living in the village on the outskirts, just in half an hour you hit the main road, and in 2 hours you are at the railhead. So because of its easy accessibility, it's very good for homestays also.
Ranikhet is a beautiful and tranquil site for tourists. Along with it, you can also enjoy the traditional food of Uttarakhand and Ranikhet.
The one would be the sausages, which you call bhutua, and one is what you call the anda matar, as I told you before. Boiled eggs, they are put in the curry made of pea grams, and the third would be madhua ki roti. It's very popular. Madhua is called ragi, it's raw grain. Madhua is very popular, it is grown in abundance in the area.
Our next stop after Ranikhet was the Sun Temple, Katarmal. At our journey to Katarmal Surya Temple, we stopped by a small village on the way. We experienced something unique, cultural and full of traditional values, which was Kumaoni way of celebrating the festival of colors, Holi. Kumaoni Holi is the historical and cultural celebration of the Hindu festival Holi in the region of Kumaon, Uttarakhand, India. It is one of the most important festivals for the Kumaoni people as it signifies not only the victory of good over evil but also the end of winter season and the start of the new sowing season, which holds great importance for the agricultural community of the North Indian Himalayas. It is an amalgamation of the cultural traditions of North India and local traditions of Kumaon. Our next stop after Ranikhet was the Sun Temple, Katarmal.
So guys, right now we are standing in the Sun Temple, which is located in Katarmal, which is just a mile away from Ranikhet. It is beautiful and unique at the same time. It has grabbed its place in the two major sun temples in India. So come on, let's explore it.
The Katarmal Surya Temple is a 9th century temple built by Katarmala, a Katyuri king, exhibiting the architectural style of the ancient artisans. This Hindu temple is perched at an elevation of 2,116 meters above sea level and is situated at a distance of 19 kilometers from Almora. Katarmala, a Katyuri king, constructed this temple, which has 44 smaller temples around the main deity of Surya, which are termed as Burhadita or Vradhaditya. Other deities like Shiv Parvati and Lakshmi Narayan are also established in this temple complex. This is among the 12 sun temples of India, but is less famous in comparison to others. The temple falls under the list of protected heritage sites of the Archaeological Survey of India.
There are two temples, the sun temples in India. One is in Konark, which is very popular. The other one is here, which is not so popular. Nevertheless, probably this is the only temple to Badaditya. Badaditya means old sun or father of the current sun. Why he is called the father of the current sun could have links to the Big Bang theory and many other scientific theories which still need to be studied. This was made by the Katyuri kings, and always in our country Akbar is the person known to be accredited with the idea of Mansabdari. If you look around this temple, there are many smaller temples which have identical structures, and my view is that the kings of those days gave a challenge to prominent builders to build a temple that suited them, and many of those builders came and displayed their crafts and created specimen temples, and the best builder who was selected amongst those was asked to make the major temple, which today stands as the temple of Badaditya. The statues etc. of the temple have been stolen, moved elsewhere, which I think is a pity on us and on our system of life and governance, where we always value money more than other things. But that notwithstanding, through the year, the first rays of the sun always come and hit the idol where it should have been. That is the beauty of this temple. I think it's very unique. The craftsmanship, the way the wood has been shaped, crafted and used in this temple is rather unique. This wood is not very workable, but still the craftsmen have done a wonderful job, and I think the government of today has to be credited with the fact that they have restored this temple. One of the most beautiful things about this temple is that there is no muck around, and this is one of the few temples which has got waste bins so that people who come here can throw this thing. Truly, not only is it a temple to the only guiding light of the entire universe, the sun, but it is also a temple to cleanliness. and I request everybody and anybody who comes here to maintain this temple clean.
Do you think this place adds to the beauty of India?
Yes, certainly it adds on tremendously.
So guys, this is the place from where the sun peeps in the morning at 5 a.m. and all the rays concentrate over there at this spot, and this is the greatest significance of this place.
After the Katarmal Sun Temple, the last stop in our journey was the divine Neem Karoli Baba Temple. The Neem Karoli Baba Ashram is a quaint little ashram at Hanuman Temple that is located on the Nainital Almora road and is popular as Kechi Dham among the visitors. Situated at a height of 1400 meters above the sea level, this modern pilgrim center has been built in dedication to Sri Neem Karoli Baba Maharaj Ji, a Hindi guru who was a devotee of Lord Hanuman and is reputed to have performed many miracles throughout his life. Shri Ma, who is the principal disciple of Neem Karoli Baba, now looks after the ashram, which is open for all the visitors only in her presence. The Neem Karoli Baba Ashram serves as the perfect image of silence and solitude. Every year on the 15th of June, the Pratishtha Divas is celebrated at the ashram. A large number of devotees come to Kechi Dham to get prasad during this time. A visit to the Neem Karoli Baba Ashram is a must, not only for the staunch devotees of Maharaji, but for anyone who wishes to spend a day in peace and silence. Zuckerberg visited the ashram at a time when he and Facebook were going through a tough time. The Facebook founder had arrived there with just a book in hand. Although he was supposed to stay here for a day, but the enchanting beauty of the place persuaded him to spend 2 days altogether. Apple founder Steve Jobs visited the ashram to meet Neem Karoli Baba with his friend, however, could not meet Baba who had died before his arrival. Hollywood actress Julia Roberts is also said to be influenced by Neem Karoli Baba and was drawn to Hinduism because of him. This place is divine and peaceful. Ranikhet is a place for visitors who want to spend some time in the hills with peace. So do visit Ranikhet and experience this beautiful gem of Kumaon region of Uttarakhand. Always remember one thing, whenever you go out somewhere as a tourist or a traveler, always respect that place. Respect nature and be as vigilant as possible. Try to contribute to the beauty of the place. So guys, have you visited Ranikhet anytime? Drop your suggestions and views about the video in the comment section. Hit the like button and subscribe the Inter-Thai News channel for more amazing content as such. We shall continue to come up with more videos depicting the natural beauty of different parts of the world. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy.